Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the end of the hiatus and the return of Saturday Night InSaNiTy. Hey, how's it going? Let's get the boys in here. Let's not waste any time. I'm sure they're waiting, wondering when I will stop playing music and start the damn show already. Well, you know.
Under the impression it was a remake from the beginning.
That's Kyle.
I like music.
Live, yay!
Hi, hey boys! How's it going? Blah 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 blah.
I'm tweeting it. I'm posting it. It's tweeted. It's been tweeted.
Yay!
Tweet everything. Go to your Instagrams and
we are
Instagram.
officially pimped, and I thought my camera was fixed. I just saw
feel
it
like
glitch
somebody
again.
buying
Oh,
this.
damn. Alright, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
It happens.
Oh, well. Anyway, hi!
Hi.
Yeah.
We're here after a month. That's all.
Oh, hey. Thanks, Major Matoko.
Has it been a
Appreciate
month?
the subscribage. By
That's
the way,
right. You can subscribe to Sean now.
you can actually subscribe. Like, if you want to sort of, like, there's the cheers, which I've had for a little while. If you want to sort of support the show on a regular basis, but Patreon isn't your thing, you can.
Is that when I pick up my subscription? Really? What the fuck?
You can subscribe here on Twitch. And
Hey, fucker! Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, did you subscribe, Skinslip?
Yes, I did. I just did.
Thanks.
Thanks. You're welcome.
You know what? It might have been
Everyone else should
it might have been a little too close to the other one, so it didn't pick up the alert. I'm terribly sorry. I have no
hold on.
control over that.
What does it say? Use your free your payment for. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, so if you have Amazon Prime, you get one free subscription. So if you all you have to do is link your account.
Well,
So
there
if
you
you
go.
guys have Amazon Prime, you can link it and get a free subscription, which you should totally use on Sean here.
Yay!
Because the sooner you guys get like huge subscriber numbers for him, the sooner you can
Yeah.
do this for a living, and we can all be entertained by him a lot more frequently.
Yes, I would love to do that. If you would see so much shit from me so often, if I was able to do this full time. So let's make the dream a reality. And I wouldn't have to work at my fucking job anymore, where I just had a really bad breakup with a coworker. In case any of you follow my Facebook and saw me all depressed recently. So there you go.
Yes,
TMI, bro.
cuck.
TMI.
you made my
Oh,
phone
shit,
cry.
burn!
Never in my life have I seen that many updates to my Facebook page on my phone.
You're welcome.
It was just
Lyrics.
on my screen, scrolling all the
Yeah.
way down the screen.
Yep.
Oh, look, another Cure song. Oh, look, another Cure song.
Yep. There was 2 nights
Really?
of very public lamenting, because, you know, I like to share my pain with the entire world.
quite good.
So the first night was sad songs. So it was all my favorite sad songs, saving the ones that always bring the tears, guaranteed, for the end of the playlist. And just finishing off the night good and proper. Then the following night was poetry quotes that were relevant to my situation.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
There's
so
4
there you go. There you go. See? Yeah, look at that. There you go.
Now, Sean,
It's nothing like a good public meltdown.
did you have NV Nation's Illusion on that playlist?
No, but I did have VNV Nation's Legion, which is
That
One
one,
I
or
really like.
Beloved, is really good.
yeah, I like that one a lot.
NV Nation makes really great, depressing, and/or happy songs. Actually, oddly enough,
They're great. You can listen to them in a variety of moods.
I love them because they're basically bipolar music.
Because you have Host of the Seraphim in that.
I did have that was the last one on the playlist, because that's the one that gets me every fucking time. So I was like, okay,
Also, the Seraphim.
I
What
will
is
need.
this? I thought I had friends. Jesus.
That's definitely a Hide the Razor Blades song.
Oh, Jesus. How about Paradise Lost? You do any Paradise Lost?
Here's a
No.
Check out the album Draconian Times. It's one of my favorite depression albums.
Ooh, I will definitely check that
It's
out.
really
Here's
dark.
a good question,
It's,
Sean.
I'm always
it's a
down
really
for more
influential
depressing music in my
metal.
library.
it ended up being a really influential doom metal, which album, but like gothic doom metal. So it's like
Oh, okay,
it's
cool.
clean lyrics, not the growly lyrics. So, but it's
Hey, thanks, Owen.
yeah, Owen Neal.
I don't think we've
That
ever seen
reminds
the
me, I
we
recently
haven't seen the dancing bunny this much in one night before. It's amazing.
It's great, dude.
another
That
good one to
reminds me
listen
about-
to if you just want to rage. Rage.
I have my rage music too. There was a few of those
Positively
in there.
rage is actually disturbs who taught you how to hate.
Okay, when I got like some angry phases of the breakdown, I listened to some Ministry. Actually, was my choice there because that's good anger music.
Recently, after the death of Chris Cornell, I listened to some Soundgarden music, and the one song that really hit me the hardest because it was so close to home for what happened was Black Days. I had heard that before, and I'm just like, what the first time I heard it when I was like a teenager, I was like, wow, this is really depressing. What's up with this?
Hey, thanks, Seth Angel.
It's been 10 or so years now, and it's just like, wow.
You guys
this guy was crying for help even then.
No, he had all the money in the world. It wasn't that. It's just that he couldn't, even with all the help he could, he just couldn't find escape from his hurt. So he left. I mean, that's sort of really what it boils down to. He had the money. He had the therapist. He had the drugs. It wasn't enough. Something else was missing, you know?
Yeah, no, that's definitely the way it goes sometimes with some people.
At least you know?
I mean, in my case, when I get really down, I basically, like really down, I'll have a meltdown, much like you guys saw, where I'll just listen to a lot of depressing music and just, cry a lot and just get it all out.
Every now and then,
it's actually really, like, people who are down on crying or people who cry, like, dude, you don't know what you're missing. Like, if you've ever hurt before, there is nothing that feels better, really, than having a good cry. Like, just let it out, open up those tear ducts, and let the tears flow. You feel so much better after. Like, just to have that physical release of your emotions, it's really very cleansing.
And if anybody
highly recommend it.
Reference, I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
If someone shamed anybody for crying, I'm gonna fucking stab that person.
It is.
It didn't make them cry.
I cannot recommend it highly enough. Like, when you are down in the dumps, just fucking bawl your eyes out. Just let it go. Have a good old ugly cry where you just, like, make those weird faces that you never make any other time. And just snot pouring down your chin. And just to let it all go, man. As gross and disgusting as you can possibly be. Thanks, Black Magic Games. You'll feel like $1 million after. You'll still be depressed, but you'll at least feel better about it.
Also,
nobody has ever gotten this many subscribers talking about being depressed.
Okay. Here's the thing. Here's a checklist that you should go through if you're depressed and everything feels just awful. You go on a walk, you take a shower, and you feed yourself. And you do that regardless if you want to or not.
Yeah.
Because the endorphins you get from the sun, from feeling clean, and from eating. Well, it may not make you depression go away, but it might make you feel at least more human. Lumpy.
They're normal things you can do, and it also, I mean, you need
have a good stretch, dude. Like, that's crazy.
And you need to eat. You need to stay clean. Well, and as you say, just feel human. Those human things, they really help.
Look, if you can't do those things, ask help from a friend who can help you, and see if they can help you get like food in you, or like. Maybe you don't have the energy to do the food because it's like some people have very limited energy and we need a recharge and we can't get a recharge by doing things. You know what I mean?
Well, you get very lethargic too. You just don't feel like moving or doing anything.
Sometimes you have to ask for help. Like, I need my room clean. Can someone please come help me clean this?
Welcome back to InSaNiTy, the most depressing live chat.
But no, seriously. Yeah. You are loved. You are worthy of the love that you receive, and you are all.
Hey, thanks, Black Magic Games.
And so that just be good to each other, man.
Be excellent to each other.
Be excellent.
Yeah, Morty. Scott, rock and roll to you. Sorry.
We're all family here, so nobody has to go through anything alone.
No. Well, and honestly, when I had that public breakdown, I just had, like, so many messages from people coming in. It's like, hey, dude, you okay? Like, what's going on? And stuff. And just, like, people I hadn't talked to in literally years just coming out of the woodwork. And it was amazing. Like, just such an outpouring of support.
And then you had me posting the fucking Thurman Merman tweet.
Yes.
I actually didn't know this was
happening. My friends, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I don't use Facebook very much anymore. So
you're hurting? Here's some memes and some jabbing.
It was like 3 days later, and I'm like, holy shit. My wall was just like Sean posting after Sean posting after Sean posting, and I was like, wow, maybe I should check my Facebook more than every 3 days.
Right. Then I had a lot of Sean reactions to this. Sean likes this, and then it's like, what in the fuck, Sean?
Oh God, yeah. Actually, when I did the poetry one, I found this Facebook page that was just short, lamenting poetry quotes. Some famous, some anonymous, whatever, just from all over the fucking place. So I would react sad, and then I would reblog them. So, you're probably getting.
And then just on my posts in general,
double whammies.
Sean reacted.
Oh yeah, it was, and it was up and down too. Because I would have periods of feeling better, so I'd post a bunch of funny shit, and it's like, and then it would just hit me again, like, oh fuck, everything sucks, and then, back we went into the pit of despair. But
another thing is, they can help with yourself with depression. Have an orgasm. No fucking joke.
Yep.
Have an orgasm in that order, and you'll wake up feeling at least better.
Oh yeah, no, I did that, and it is a good distraction for sure, and you get that. Well, the major endorphin rush from that.
Especially if you last 45 minutes to 2 hours, and then when you come, you're like, oh, jelly brain.
Oh yeah, and it's just like,
like, I need to go pee, but I'm just so comfy right here. I'm just gonna take a nap, and then it's 2 hours later, and your bladder's yelling at you. You're like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Fun time.
I've been depressed myself for a different reason.
Yeah.
I have aunts in the hospital with a brain tumor.
Oh man.
Sorry to hear.
And it's the aunt that I am very close to, the one that I'm moving next door to. So that kind of drew around everything.
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
The fake
So the short version was basically, this was a girl that I was a coworker, and we become really good friends over the course of about 3 years. And over the course of the past year or so, and this is like one of those really slow burn things that developed very slowly over a long period of time, the gradual deepening of connection and feelings for each other. There was clear mutual interest, clear mutual intent to turn it into something more. She had a lot of other shit going on in her life, so she was stressed, so I didn't, try to put any pressure or anything. It's just like, made her aware that it's there. Yes, I feel that way too. Let's make this happen sometime. Trying to keep it, as pressure-free as possible. But then in the end, she decided to just call it off. Because it was just too much. She couldn't handle a relationship on top of everything else. And then also she also revealed that she has a really bad history with relationships, where she personally can't handle being in a relationship. She feels smothered and trapped, and then ends up cheating on the person or hurting them in some other way. And she did not want to do that to me. So basically, she preemptively broke it off before we actually made it official, even though we were technically together for probably about 6 months at that point. And because she figured...
By the way, it's the first time I'm hearing this. So.
It's like, get the hurt over with now before I really hurt you, because I know I will, because I know myself. That was basically it. So, and then just turning a knife in the wound, I wrote her like the most amazing goodbye letter I could. Like just crying my eyes out as I was writing it, just to show her, just to tell her that there was like no hard feelings, and that I understood, and it's okay. It hurts, but I get it. I love you. I care about you. Wish you all the happiness in the world. I'm here if you need, a friendly ear or something like that. This is about a week ago, and she told me several times she hadn't read the letter yet, and she told me again today she hadn't read the letter and just marked it as read, and I'm like, fuck. So now I'm not sad anymore. Now I'm fucking pissed off, because now she's just being goddamn disrespectful from how wonderful I've been to her all this time and all we meant to each other. And like, really? No, just hold on. Like, I went out of my way to end things nicely and ask nothing. Like, can you just read this and we'll have closure and move on? The end. This is what you wanted. I'm giving this to you, as nicely as I possibly can.
Maybe it's tough for her to read it because of the situation.
I get that. But I'm really oversimplifying it here, but it's clearly
okay
disrespectful. So,
yeah,
like it is disrespectful, especially just given the totality of the situation. Like, and I'm pissed off, and basically just going to avoid her like the plague at work. It's like, well, then you don't even get
you like get your shit sorted, you know.
My shit is pretty much sorted by this point.
I mean, it's sort of being like you stop having the negative feelings towards her. That's what I mean by shit sorted.
Well, yeah, I know. I know, but it's like
that takes a long time sometimes.
Yeah, no,
and that's gonna come with whatever. Maybe that's years from now. Who knows?
I don't know. But anyway, already have someone else on the line who, quite honestly, is a way better match for me anyway. So
you work quickly, don't you?
I am fucking... Hold on. I am fucking sick and tired of being alone, and I invested, like, literally years into this other woman and ended up empty-handed and miserable as fuck. So I'm not wasting any time now. I am not getting any younger. I know that it's never going to happen with this other woman, and honestly... after actually assessing the entire situation objectively from a distance over the past, 4 weeks, I know that that's for the best. That ultimately I would be miserable. And it's
someone would be miserable, basically.
It would just be wrong on multiple levels, even though I think she's great, and I think eventually maybe she'll be able to be happy with somebody, but it's just not going to be me. But that said, this other woman that I'm kind of...
That's just life.
Yeah, this other woman is way more my type. Like, she's a total geek type, and she's got a pile of kids, but they're all geeks too. Half of them are adults anyway, so it's not like I'm going to be inheriting a million kids. So yeah, but she's awesome, and we're hanging out. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing: she lives out of town, like an hour drive away. And
poor you.
She canceled sort of another thing, like going out for drinks with somebody, to drive an hour to come and see me. She only had a couple hours that we could hang out, but just to hang out that couple of hours, and then drove an hour back. And then when she got home, we chatted online for another 3 hours.
I got that beat.
Yeah. So just.
I know how to drive 12 hours, motherfucker.
That's fine.
This is not a dick measuring contest.
There is a point to this story.
I know, it's fine.
The other girl who, I'd been pining after for so long, lives literally 5 minutes away. She came over precisely once in that entire 3 years. I went over to her place twice. And one of those was because one of our coworkers died, and we were having a celebration of life for him. So only one actual time. All the rest was basically conversations in the car after she drives me home from work, and just a hell of a lot of chit-chatting at work. And, yeah, so... it was fucked up. It was just all of it was just so fucked up. It's like, you live 5 minutes away!
Let's move on. How about that? I have someone in another country 12 hours away, so I feel your pain, but on a 12 times larger scale.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't honestly know if this other person is ready for something yet. I mean, she's got her own. I mean, you get to be our age, you've got your own specific brand of damage and pain and
the one thing
history.
I've learned.
So
the one life lesson I've learned for sure is that you're never ready for any goddamn thing. Yeah. Jump fucking in and go for it or don't. Just make that decision, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's kind of what my thinking is now. It's like after this experience, and it's like, what? I'm not waiting anymore. Like I like you, you like me. Let's
exactly.
We know that we're an incredible match. Let's just do this already. So
make it happen, huh?
Yeah. So I don't know.
We'll
do
it.
She's also been a tremendous support throughout my dealings with the pain of the other one. I mean, she came out of the woodwork, and this isn't someone that I just met either. Like, I've known her for 6 years, so and we've been friends for a long time. So yeah, but that's a whole other story. Perhaps another time. Anyway,
maybe that'll be a happy story that he gets to tell one day on SNI.
I'm pretty sure it will be because she's pretty fucking awesome.
To be continued. Let's not jinx
it. To be continued. There you go.
Worm disease. Worm Disease just subscribed. Thank you, Worm Disease.
Oh, Worm Disease. Sorry, that was right in the middle of babbling. Thank you, Worm Disease.
That's why I threw it out there as soon as we got a chance.
I was going to say. So last week, took Rosie to see the new Spider-Man movie. Oh my God! I saw something in the theater. I saw
something new.
I had a gift card for $50. So admission for the two of us plus food came to like $49.23. So it just covered it.
Perfect.
So yeah, it was awesome.
Canadian shit's expensive.
But it was great. Like I didn't tell her what we were doing. I just said, okay, come on, we're gonna go out. Find your Spider-Man shirt. And she's like, okay. So she finds your Spider-Man shirt, and so we're going to get on the bus, and we're heading to the mall where the theater is, and she's like, how come you want me to wear my Spider-Man shirt? It's like, oh, I know you like Spider-Man, and it looks good on you. It's like, okay. So she had no clue, so we get to the mall, it's like, oh, are we going to Montana's for dinner? It's like, nope, I have no money. It's like, oh, are we going to McDonald's? Nope, I have no money. So he's like, well, what are we doing? And it's like, so she finally figures out, okay, we're going to see a movie because we're walking to the movie theater. She's scanning over the posters. Still doesn't clue into which one we're seeing. I'm like, oh, are we seeing Pirates of the Caribbean? Nope. I'm like, oh, okay. So she has no clue what we're going to see. So I get the tickets. All the tickets say on them is Spider 3D.
Which one is it?
So she looks.
That could be. No, wait, is
doesn't.
that Spider-Man 3D or Spider-Man 3 3D? Which one is this one?
She doesn't actually look at the tickets, so she doesn't get that clue. Or if she does, it just doesn't click for some reason. So we've got all our food, we've got our 3D glasses. We're walking into the theater. She looks up, sees the marquee, and she's like, we're seeing Spider-Man? It just, like, flips her shit. And it's like, yep, like, oh, thank you. And this was one of the really nice theaters that just renovated the whole thing, so it's all, like, these like, leather padded reclining seats. And, so much legroom. Oh, it was amazing.
I went and saw Rogue One in one of those, and it's just like, oh my God, I had like 5 feet of legroom in front of me. What is this?
I can stretch out and have a nap if I want. This is fantastic. Yeah, like lots of arm room, too, bumping elbows.
That was the most comfortable I'd ever been in a movie theater in my life.
Absolutely, it was fantastic.
I made a typo on my Twitter post. I said, I'm on the panel.
Oh, good. The panel.
On the panel in the house.
Lumpa-lumpa-dub-dub!
Right. Someone set up us the bomb.
set up us the bomb, yes. So what were you going to say, Raz?
No, I was just going to say, I think everybody has that, because my theater 5 minutes away did that too.
Nice.
And what's really cool for me is that it actually got elevated. So when I go to like the big 4K screen, I'm elevated. Like,
that's cool. Yeah.
Way up high, so I don't have to worry about the jackbutts that decide to stand.
That's actually true. Like, I noticed that it's more stadium seating, so you do have a lot more height between the rows, which is really good. So
my theater still has the shit that's been there since probably before I was born. So.
Perfect. That's awesome.
So what did you think of Homecoming, John?
Oh, we loved it. It was so much fun. Such a fun movie.
Yeah, so good.
Best Spider-Man movie ever?
How would you rate it among Spider-Man movies?
I would rate it pretty high, actually.
How about this? Rate the Spider-Man movies.
Oh, God. Rate the Spider-Man
Best
movies.
Best of worst.
I can do it because I just rewatched them all.
Oh, okay. I still have not seen Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That's okay.
That's not going to be high on the list.
That's what I hear.
Worse than Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, so. Wow. Okay.
Spider-Man. No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Oh, no. God. It's so bad.
so subjective.
Oh, God. They put so much in it.
And he still wants it.
Sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
Speaking of Spider-Man 3, has anybody heard about the editor's cut or anything about that other than what I've said?
Heard of it. I have not seen it, though.
It's actually a pretty decent cut of the movie.
I just watched the editor's cut. It actually does make the movie quite a bit more enjoyable.
Yeah. I heard there was a few additions there that kind of added something to it.
Yeah, there's some additions, and there's a couple of subtractions, and then there's a couple of, okay, we had to switch CCs because turns out they flowed better when we switched them.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think
the fucking dance number, which still just kind of comes out of the blue.
Yeah, but I think you sent a link that had like a comparison.
That's the dance number. The singing,
and I did look.
The dance walking down the street still comes out of the blue. That's what. That's
yeah. I did look at that, but yeah.
It's on the newest release, the one that's the digibook. That's the one I picked up.
Okay.
I was gonna say, for those who don't know, how can they get it? Yeah. And it's in the newest digibook release of all three.
The newest.
You can go and use Sean's Amazon link to get right now if you want to.
It's also available digitally on
Amazon. Also available digitally on Voodoo.
There you go. So there's lots
Steve,
of ways to
I don't
see
know if he has it or not.
I'm sure Steve has it. Steve has everything. You just have to look in the right file folder of Steve's. But yeah, Spider-Man: Homecoming was excellent. I think it's the best one since Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
The best Spider-Man movie.
I was going to rank.
Spider-Man 2 is so good.
Spider-Man 2 is still the best.
Amazing Spider-Man, I think, is number 2.
Then Spider-Man: Homecoming. Then Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Then.
Currently, my watch order would be Amazing Spider-Man and the Spider-Man 2, and they're good. Those are my Spider-Man movies. That's all you need.
Okay, am I ever going to be allowed to finish this list here?
Nope. Okay, Raz's ranking of the Spider-Man movies. Go.
Okay. Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3.
Well, there you go.
Wow. Okay.
So you put Spider-Man 3 right at the bottom of the list. But does not the Sandman story kind of redeem that one? Because I thought that was actually quite good.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing about Spider-Man 3. If they would have left Venom out of it and left the Hobgoblin / Green Goblin, because he has an identity crisis, out of it, then it would have been a very good movie.
Yeah. No, that's I hear that a lot. And basically Sam Raimi was kind of coerced into adding Venom. He really didn't want to have Venom in it. And I've always kind of looked at that dance sequence that everybody whines about as his little thumb of the nose to the studio for forcing him to put Venom into it. It's like, you know what, I'm going to put this ridiculous... Oh, you want Peter Parker possessed and acting like a douche? I can do that. Here we go. Fucking assholes making me do this. I just wanted to do a nice little Sandman story. That's how I've always looked at that scene. Sam Raimi saying, fuck you.
And the funny thing is, Sony knows that it damaged Venom as a villain so bad in Spider-Man 3 that he's getting his own solo movie without Spider-Man to try to.
I don't know.
I believe that's the direction they're going to take with Carnage.
Yeah.
And it's got Tom.
Hold the fuck on! They're doing a Carnage movie. So
No, they're not doing a Carnage movie. They are adding Carnage into the solo Venom movie.
Oh,
so now Carnage being a villain is perfect though. He's a serial killer.
Yeah.
And then maybe Venom feels responsible for that. And now
Can we please get Jackie Earle Haley to be Carnage?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Brock, I suppose.
How amazing!
John Cena for Eddie Brock.
I'm okay with that. But how?
No, it's terrible.
John Cena.
Please don't do that.
Batista.
I would say even Eddie Brock, we can put a person of color in that role instead.
John Cena should be Jason. Let's just be honest here.
How about Jason Momoa? How about that instead?
Oh, well, I don't know about Eddie Brock.
He's buff like Eddie Brock was.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think that's. I mean, he's big. He's big news. He's Aquaman. He's good, man. We gotta get him in both universes.
He looks so awesome as Aquaman, by the way.
Absolutely. I don't know. Who else could we get in there? Not The Rock. The Rock's fucking Black Adam. Right.
I love that The Rock is he's typecast now as the guy that they call when studio executives are not quite confident enough in the product that they've put out there. We're confident in this movie, but we're not quite confident enough that it's going to be a big hit. What can we do to make sure that everybody goes to see it, even if it's not that good?
Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock.
Speaking of The Rock, when we went to see Spider-Man, they had the trailer for the new Jumanji movie.
Yeah.
I had not seen the trailer yet. And I recall hearing a lot of positive remarks from people, like surprised positive remarks. So, wow, this actually looks good. And I concur. I think it looks like a really fun, hilarious movie.
The new Tron remake looks great, right?
The new Tron, welcome to the jungle, yeah.
That's right.
We're using an Atari 2600 with a fucking PS4 menu screen.
Speaking of Tron, it was recently Tron's 30th anniversary, and on the day of, which I think was last Saturday or Sunday, I showed it to Rosie, the original, the very first time.
Awesome.
Yeah, and she loved it. Cass, perfect timing, actually, because you were wondering, one of Cass's favorite scenes in the original Tron is when Flynn really uses his user powers for the first time and assembles the recognizer from all the wreckage, and then he's trying to drive it and he's just crashing into everything. I remember Cass, you were just losing your shit through that whole scene, and we had to run it back a couple of times. Yeah, I was surprised. Rosie was not losing her shit. She was mildly amused and a little bit baffled. She's like, what is he trying to do? Like, he's trying to drive, but it's broken. It's missing half a leg, so it's all unbalanced and stuff. And I thought she'd burst out laughing when it sliced through the bridge when the tank
I was going to say, yeah,
that
specifically is my favorite.
I was like, really?
Part.
Nothing?
Just for the viewers, because you think of the shape of the recognizer with the two legs. So the tank is going by on this little crossroad and manages to be right in between the legs of the recognizer. So when it slices through the bridge, it slices the piece of bridge that the tank is on, so it can't go anywhere.
You just think of the guy in the tank, like, yep.
I just figured out who I would cast as Eddie Brock.
Oh, okay.
I would cast Common. He made his transition to acting, and he really impressed me in Hell on Wheels. Like, that's such a great fucking show.
Well,
I recommend everybody see that show. But he's got the great physique. He's got the fucking acting chops.
Well, you guys are aware that Eddie Brock's already been cast, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying what I would do.
Yeah.
Who would they cast?
I mean, it's Tom freaking Hardy. So.
Oh,
Tom
really?
Hardy?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll see if that even gets made at this point. Big budget name to attach to it. He's a busy man.
Yeah.
Well, I would love it. That'd be a good choice.
If he's been cast, I mean, presumably it's a done deal. He will be in it.
But him has been in production hell for years.
Yeah, it could fall apart. Things
true.
happen, you know.
I mean, they got freaking Bane to be freaking Venom. So,
Hey. They made the American Gods TV series. Anything is possible now.
I hear it's really good. So.
I just started watching it today. Actually, I watched the first half of episode 1 and can already say yes, it is superb.
You read the book?
No, I have not.
My favorite book.
Neil Gaiman is actually an executive producer on it as well, so he has a very direct hand in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got a very big geeky day tomorrow because we got Game of Thrones returning, and
oh my God, Eric, I need to see that.
And the 13th Doctor reveal.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. They're revealing the 13th Doctor.
I'm so rooting for a woman. I want the palpable rage.
It is not going to be a woman this time, and I will tell you why. Because the BBC blames Peter Capaldi being an older Doctor for the dip in ratings over the last few seasons. So they're going to play it safe. It's going to be another good-looking young white guy. So it's going to be
piss off all the social justice warriors.
Good. They get pissed off every single time, and they can continue to get pissed off, and I don't care.
Yay, another young white guy! Hooray!
Besides, they already got the whole, see, Time Lords can change gender thing out of their system with Missy. So, that's
true.
it.
That means there's precedence.
Who is excellent, by the way.
Oprah as the Doctor. That's what they're going to announce tomorrow.
Michelle Gomez is amazing.
Gender swap.
She was saying she'd love to do a spin-off series if their game. But, the hell's out?
Without getting into spoilers, because these guys aren't caught up, and some of the audience might not be caught up.
Yeah.
What do you think about the whole thing that the regeneration is going to be more complicated?
Yes. Well, I was a little pissed off at you, actually, Raz, for for the big, massive spoiler in your review of that episode. Like, specifically the title. The title was a spoiler. I hadn't watched it yet. I was like, fuck, man, really? I would have loved to not have known that going in.
Well, shit, son of a bitch! You know the rules. You fucked up. Take your pants off.
What? I don't watch the trailers. I don't watch the previews. I go in cold to the episodes. I want to be surprised.
I didn't realize
what was that.
It was all over the place.
Yeah, no, I avoid everything like the plague when I haven't been caught up yet.
All right, well,
now hold on. Now that said, the big surprise at the end of the final episode was definitely spoiled for me by the entire fucking internet. Like, the second that happened, it was everywhere, and I was like, damn it! I really would have loved to
leave blank, 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 blank.
I really would have loved to not have known that going in, because what an amazing surprise, and I'm so stoked for the Christmas special now.
Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be amazing. But my question was though, is what do you think about all these rumors of people saying it's gonna be a degeneration?
A degeneration?
Yeah, the doctor returning to a familiar face, just like
McGann, come on, McGann.
I'll be tenant if they do that.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
But what if?
It would be great. Like if they did, I would love to see, well, a couple things. I would either love to see a degeneration to Paul McGann, because he never got a fair shot on screen, and his two appearances as the Doctor were great, even though the movie was so script-wise. But him, like, he's fantastic. Like, he is just such a great portrayal of that character. His audio adventures have proven that too. Like, they're fantastic. They're just amazing, the ones that I've heard.
Yeah.
And really show that he's got, you know, his own take on the character, which is just terrific. What was I going to say? I lost the rest of that thought. Oh, yeah. The other situation is, I would love to see, and they were talking about this when he came back briefly for the 50th anniversary, is to see an 8th Doctor spin-off series. Like, an Adventures of the 8th Doctor. Like, just make it specific that that's what it is, and have him just do a bunch of Doctor Who adventures as the 8th Doctor, and have it cross over into the current series, you know?
If they set it back in the same era, and they did, like, the same shitty cardboard props, and the same, like, low budget, I would love it. It has to be super cheap.
There would be, like, Doctor Who crossing over with Doctor Who. So
good. I don't know why they haven't done that yet.
I'm surprised they haven't, because they were actually talking about it pretty, quite a bit at the time. This was like 4 years ago.
With all the fucking expanded universe shit, why isn't there another fucking show right now? What happened to Torchwood?
Well, they did do Class, which
they did Class. I have not seen.
They did not get picked up again.
That Torchwood, which got canceled, right?
Torchwood ran for 4 series, though. I mean, that was a pretty good run. They had the Sarah Jane Adventures, which ran for 5 seasons, basically until she passed away. And then, otherwise, it may still be going if she was still around. But it was pretty successful. They had 1 season of K9. Which was actually quite good. It was actually quite good, apparently. They set it in kind of a dystopian future kind of world, which I was like, cool. and they actually regenerated K9, so they gave him like a more futuristic kind of body and everything. So it was pretty interesting. And he could fly, so he wasn't stuck on beaches and shit anymore. But yeah, there haven't been much in the way of the Doctor Who spin-offs in recent years, and I think part of that is because of the lower ratings of the series. So I think the BBC is looking to revitalize it again. So that's the reason I don't think it's going to be. I'm not saying it'll never be a woman, but I don't think it's going to be a woman this time, because I think the BBC is more keen to play it safe. So
the whole degeneration thing.
So the only guy in the running apparently right now, in terms of the popular picks, is Chris Marshall, I believe his name is.
What about Tom Baker?
Yeah. Well, Tom Baker's doing a lot of audio adventures as the 4th Doctor.
Anything. He's Tom fucking Baker. He's a fucking fountain of energy. I don't know where he gets it, but he's finding it somehow. twice my age and twice energetic, and I don't get it. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
You know what everybody wants is David Tennant.
Oh, God.
David Tennant
That's
got a movie career now, though.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not going to
the
happen.
reason that David Tennant was the reason I asked that question, because
Yeah.
as crazy as it sounds, with everything else he's got going on,
Yeah.
he was the guy that made Doctor Who mainstream. And if you want to do something
Yeah.
that will make the fans happy again,
To-
you bring back the 10th Doctor. Shoot.
To be fair,
Mhm.
there's only like 6 episodes in a BBC show, so
Yeah.
they could do like 6 one-hour episodes instead of the
I'm
normal
telling you.
format and do a special
I'm
series.
telling you, it's Rupert Grint. I am telling you.
Rupert Grint would be fucking rad.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm hoping it's at least a
Well,
ginger.
I've wanted
Yeah.
Rupert Grint.
I've wanted
Well,
to
Chris
say-
Marshall's ginger, so if he gets it, then there you go. The Doctor's ginger finally. Stout will be happy.
Well, here's-
Representing his
Ginger Who? Dr. Ginger. Dr. Ginger.
I've wanted Rupert Grint
Dr. Ginger.
to be the Doctor since Peter Capaldi was named as Doctor.
Mhm.
So I would
Yeah.
love that. But I just don't, for some reason, because of the whole him being Ron Weasley and already being a British icon, like I don't
Yeah.
see it happening.
Well, yeah, and a lot of times I've noticed a lot of the actors they pick are ones that have had a few sort of hits in Britain, but that aren't necessarily known internationally. Like, I didn't know who the fuck Peter Capaldi was originally, so I went back and watched a few episodes of The Thick of It, which was the series he was most well known for, and just fell in love with him immediately. I thought, wow, I love this guy. He's got just attitude and edge, and just a don't fuck with me kind of attitude, and he very much brought a softened version of that to his portrayal of the Doctor, but he still has that edge that I've always really liked, and yeah, I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, I mean, he's without spoilers, the 10th series was, in my opinion, the best series since Series 4.
Yeah, he's done. It was pretty darn good.
And it was-
My brain.
But
it
so
was-
what else? Sorry, what?
I said it's just a real shame that
Yeah.
that has to get cut so short, because he was just finding his stride.
Well, yeah, but everybody's saying, "Oh, I wish they would cut." It's not really cutting them short. Like 3 years has actually been the sort of standard run for most doctors.
Well, yes.
Everybody thinks, "Why don't they stay longer?" It's like, well, because 3 years has actually been the norm since the first Doctor. He did 3 years. Second Doctor did 3 years. The third did 5. The fourth did 7. Fifth did 3. Sixth did 2. Seventh did 3. It's like 3 has been pretty much the norm, and anything more than that has been
Special.
the exception, not the rule.
Well,
It's
Special.
really only Christopher Eccleston was really the only rule.
that is very true, and I guess the reason
Yeah.
for me that it feels like it's cut short with Capaldi is just because the writing was so not
Yeah.
very good on Series 8.
That and they skipped an entire year
Yeah.
that they could have done another season.
Yeah, Series... I do agree, though. I think Series 10 was... Well, and actually, a good chunk of Series 9, I think, was where he really found his stride. And Series 10, he had really matured the character. I mean, he really felt like the Doctor. But, I mean, part of that was because it's I think it was very intentional, because it's the first of the new regeneration cycle. So you may recall in Series 8, there was a few episodes where he couldn't remember things that his past few lives had done. Like, it just had... it was, like, part of the reset. He forgot Madame Pompadour, for fuck's sake. Like, that is a big deal.
Yeah,
Like, he loved her so much, and she was so special to him, and he forgot who she was because of the reset. So
Very
it was
true.
just
What
heartbreaking.
name is Madame Pompadour? Oh my god. Pompadour, the hairstyle. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Lady
But,
hairstyle.
But there were little things like that, like almost like if you weren't paying attention, you'd miss the reference. But
Lady
observant
Mohawk.
observant fans who eat up every little detail would definitely notice. So it struck me as like, okay, so part of the reset process is he's lost something, or may be temporary, maybe permanent, who knows? But and he was lacking a lot of the social graces that the previous Doctors had, because he seemed more alien than the other Doctors who had more kind of human qualities.
He did.
And I think that also was part of it being the new cycle. So he's, kind of starting fresh and has to relearn a lot of things, because Time Lords aren't meant to have more than the 13 lives. So, pretty cool stuff.
No, yeah, well, you're right. I hadn't thought about it that way. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, when you kind of think of it in that respect, it's easy to forget. You just think, oh, it's just the next Doctor, but it's the next Doctor, but it's also the new first Doctor of that cycle, So it's which, when you think of it that way, makes where the Christmas special is going even more interesting. And I think what I'm getting at there, because I don't want to give it away for the people who don't know. But
spoilers.
Yeah.
There's the people that don't know, but man, that was. I actually didn't know, because I just went straight into watching the episode that day.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, you're lucky.
I mean, it was something that I said I wished would have happened with the vault. So when it did, I was like, yes. Thank you.
There you go. Good. That thing I wanted to have happen happened. Excellent.
Yeah.
So moving on, any other geeky things happened in the past 3 weeks? There's a couple other anniversaries. RoboCop turns 30 in like 2 days, so I think I'm going to rewatch the first one on that day, because that's a pretty big special one for me. We also had Blade Runner and Blade Runner and The Thing and Megaforce all had their 35th anniversary on the same day. They were all released on the same day in 1982. So
wow,
it's pretty cool.
That's pretty freaking crazy.
Yeah, and then E.T. turned 35 a couple weeks prior to that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I do have one somewhat bit of gaming related news.
We missed E3 entirely, by the way.
Oh yeah, because of this we skipped completely over E3, which
oops.
Things happened. It was cool.
Awesome.
But, one of the games that I started getting into with Skinslip and our moderator on Discord is Overwatch.
Ah, yes.
I started playing a lot of Overwatch. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it to people who just like good PC games. But one of the big things that has been finally released, well, sort of, it's now in the playtest area, soon to come out, is a new character that has been hinted at for a very long time, apparently, and that is the new character Doomfist has officially been added to Overwatch and is playable in the public test region. And he's incredibly overpowered and will be nerfed before he actually makes it into the main game. So there's that.
I took a little wee. Sorry about that, folks. I know
just
4 people missed me.
We were going over other news that happened. I just got.
Oh yeah,
felt I should mention it because
you can play with us if you join our Discord.
Overwatch fans
people do
in the chat that we got Doomfist in the playtest region.
Yep. Oh, they nerfed him hardcore too.
Yeah, they did.
I'll probably go play that since it's the weekend. Maybe after SNI. Aren't we supposed to be recording killer shark footage after SNI tonight?
Probably not tonight, because I gotta start prepping for 7 a.m. starts this week. So.
Okay, so tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
We still play shark tomorrow afternoon.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Yeah. Could probably do some stuff during the day.
Tomorrow evening. Maybe.
Or in the evening, maybe after Rose goes to bed. Could do some stuff. Play some Sharky Shark. We're talking about depth, for those of you who don't know. You can see some of our old playthroughs on my YouTube page. from the last time we played. There's, I think, 7 up right now. 7 rounds. Each video is only about 10-15 minutes. Shorter if we got killed faster. But lots of fun, just crazy fun. You can basically, it's a multiplayer game where you either play a shark or divers trying to survive being killed by the shark or kill the shark. So, and you're looking for treasure and stuff. And it's just it's very simple, very stupid fun, and we had a blast with it. So we're gonna do some more of that at some point, very, very soon, possibly tomorrow.
I have a question for you, Sean.
Yes.
What are your plans for your emotes for the channel?
My emotes?
You get emotes now, bro.
I
you
do?
Now have access to 3 emotes that you can do.
Are you sure? You thought I had that when I became an affiliate, but I didn't, apparently.
Every affiliate who got a subscriber button now has access to 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We need one for right in the face, damn it.
Well, I'll have to right in the face. Yes, definitely. It needs to be right in the face. Right in the face.
We might actually, Justin, we might consider making a fund to pay an artist to make him some emotes.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You know?
That'd be awesome.
Like Indiegogo or something. Indiegogo, but like a GoFundMe. There you go.
Yeah, I'll have to give that some thought.
Because we, the fans, want him to have it. We need to maybe pay for it. You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, it's something like that doesn't need to be something super fancy anyway. But
the fancier the better is the point.
Well, I guess that's true.
You can make a collection. I mean, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean, I certainly won't object if you got some ideas there. But yeah, no, I'll have to take a look at that. I'll have to give that some thought.
That is not my idea. That was stolen from a stream I was watching, Juventor, and I guess they were considering doing a collection for him to get some emotes for him.
Cool.
So, right.
Excellent. We should probably do pickups. I imagine we have some pickups.
Yes, we do.
A good chunk of my Blu-ray pickups from the past few weeks have already appeared in update videos, so I won't bother being redundant about those. You can just watch the videos. But I did pick up a few more things that I've not done videos about yet, so we can certainly do those. I guess we'll start at the end of the line here with, where am I going here? With Zach. There you go, Zach.
Good? Ready? Yeah.
Actually, hold on a second. I just wanted to mention these were recommended to me by Skinslip a while back, and I got a bag of them in the intervening weeks and really enjoyed them. Oh, look how blur-tastic I am. That's awesome. Let's get some light.
Nice.
Whoa, the focus went out on your cam.
I know. Why do you think I just said blur-tastic? Hold on.
Just in time for you want to show something at that point. It was like great.
All right, here we go. So yeah, Skinslip recommended these a little while ago. Found them at the local Max. We got Doritos Heat Wave. There you go.
Oh yeah, those are good.
So barbecue, then heat, and that's exactly what it is. It's like a nice mild barbecue flavor, and then it has like a super spicy hot aftertaste.
Did you get the Chipotle ones?
And then the heat kicks in as soon as I'm telling the story.
Yes, that's right.
Chipotle ones are hot.
It's like every time you're eating the roulette ones, you always manage to get the spicy one. And then what happened was...
But that's my favorite part about the Chipotle ones. You're like, oh, hot, hot. Oh, God, hot.
It's Doritos cast interruption flavored.
I did not see the Chipotle ones there. They just had the barbecue, so I just grabbed the barbecue. But if I see the others, I will try them too. It sounds like double hot. All right.
Guaranteed cast interruption in every bag.
What do you got, Zach?
Family Video had a sale last weekend.
Yay!
And I left the stickers on them to show you what the original prices were.
Awesome.
Which some of them are still the same, and then some of them were like $2 off or something. So I got
something lame.
Get Out for
Get Out.
Ted 2 with a thrash slip cover.
Mmm.
And the next ones are the 2 for $5 that were left in there. The Captive with Deadpool. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, which is considered one of the worst Best Picture nominees ever.
All right.
Trance, which is a Danny Boyle movie with Professor X.
That's so good.
Get the Gringo.
Excellent.
This one looks interesting. Frontera. It's got Ed Harris in it.
Sold. Ed Harris.
Nice.
And then a Shout Factory Blu-ray from director Luc Besson. Extraordinary Adventures of Adele Blanc-Sec.
What?
Oh, I kind of want to see that now. You said Luc Besson. I'm like, okay.
Also a Luc Besson movie that I picked up at Walmart today, and for some reason is like $50 on Amazon right now, even though it just came out this week.
That's weird.
Fifth Element.
Nice.
4K.
Yep. I've never seen it.
What?
What?
Oh, you're in for a treat. It's fun.
Yep.
You're really gonna enjoy it.
And I also want to get Leon the Professional when it comes out.
Yes.
That's when it's not Best Buy exclusive. But it stars Jean Reno, directed by Luke Benson. Smells like Stickies.
Oh, God. Jean Reno.
And then finally, you guys already know about this, but most of the viewers don't. I'm going to be in a play.
Yes. I'm actually reading the original book of that right now, funny enough. And enjoying it immensely, by the way.
Yep. I got my stuff marked down today, so yeah. I have a bit part in it, so yeah.
Aren't you one of the attendants to Renfield in the asylum?
Yep, I'm the one that doesn't die on page 20.
Yay!
Woot! You make it to page whatever, not 20.
Yep.
Later page than 20. God damn.
That's
You're
it.
a good attendant.
Well, good at staying alive, anyway.
Doing a job, probably.
Shit's going down, I'm hiding.
Later, bitches.
This hiding spot that I found, this is where I'm attending to that.
There just wasn't enough room for the second attendant.
Raz!
Yes.
What?
Am I next?
Oh,
Is it
right.
next?
Sorry. I'm munching.
It's like reverse alphabetical.
Raz is next.
All right. Well, since we haven't been on InSaNiTy for a month, the Batman subscription's all the way up to number 27 now. And I am going to be reviewing all the DC Rebirth stuff. The only reason I haven't done it yet is because I need to have my pull list come in to get the back issues before I subscribe. So once that's done, then you'll start seeing like reviews for those if you want to know what's going on in the comic world. As for Blu-rays, since I can't actually physically show them, if you go to my channel, you can physically see me react to holding up all the Blu-rays. But I got Power Rangers 2017, the Lego Batman movie.
Nice. You got that one.
Yes. Batman Return of the Cape Crusaders. Seen it, but didn't know it yet. So had to get,
good.
Of course, with what happened there. Finally got Star Trek: The Compendium.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one to get.
Yes, it is. I'm trying to remember the rest of my... Rick and Morty seasons 1 and 2.
Yes. I still need to get season 2.
I don't have any of them yet. I need to get all of them because it's a great fucking show.
Oh, absolutely. That's what... Oh, well, no, I'll tell you later. Never mind. Don't you wish you knew what he was talking about? I'm going to know and you won't. Ha!
Wait a minute. How many have I said, guys? I lost count.
I don't know. I haven't been counting.
Well,
okay.
We just got as far as Rick and Morty.
Yeah, both seasons of Rick and Morty, and then there's one other, but it's like escaping my brain right now. But if you go to, I'll probably think of it later on. But if you go to my channel, like I said, it's my latest Blu-ray update. There were seven.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
Go subscribe to Raz. Do it.
All right, is that everything?
Do it.
Yeah, I think. Other than
do it.
Hold on. Oh, I know what the other one was.
Oh, now?
Because we were just talking about it. So, the Digibook, the Spider-Man trilogy.
Spider-Man.
Oh, the Spider-Man one. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah. So that's the 7 new Blu-rays that I got.
All right. Stoudman.
Stoudman.
Dare we ask?
I like that you have empty shelves. You have
months to go to.
I love it. You have empty shelves. And you have a mountain of Blu-rays on top of it because I know you're sorting them, but it's just funny. Just look at all the Blu-rays I have, not on my shelves.
Is that all the new ones in the back there?
I'm actually cataloging all of them right now. But yes, just moved. This is my new room. I guess that's a pickup. Yeah,
nice.
It's a much nicer, bigger room. It's very good for that.
So
You have 2 windows this time.
Unfortunately, that means that a lot of the stuff that I would have shown at InSaNiTy like 2 or 3 weeks ago, it's in boxes I don't know where.
Excuses.
I'll just show you what I picked up since moving. Right? Okay, so from Big Lots, they had it for $5, but then 20% off, so it was $4 each.
Nice.
At the bottom
I
of
need
the
to get that still. I have the DVD of that.
There's a hole. There's a hole.
I believe I have that.
There's a hole in the bottom of the seat.
The Fly, the original The Fly.
1958 version.
I need that.
We watched this together, didn't we, Brandon?
Yep.
We liked it.
Good stuff.
The 7-Year Itch, which I've never seen, which is a travesty.
Oh my
It's
God!
Billy Wilder, man.
One of the few I've seen. That's a great one.
Billy
Cast,
Wilder.
they're coming for you.
Apparently, yeah. It's like really close.
At Target in the clearance section, I found this TCM Greatest Classic Films collection that had a bunch of romantic comedies. Philadelphia Story, Bringing Up Baby, Adam's Rib, and Woman of the Year. Woman of the Year got a Criterion release on Blu-ray recently.
I think
the Philadelphia Story has a Blu-ray. I'm not sure.
Yes, it does. Bringing Up Baby, I saw like fucking a decade ago. I remember it being good though. So.
And then Adam's Rib is just a classic, which I think actually got made into like a TV series as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, this was about $4.
Nice.
So that's a really good deal.
$1 a movie. Sure. Even if they're all on Blu-ray, it's $1 to check out the ones you want to buy, right?
For about the same price, I found this Quentin Tarantino set here. Well, it's Quentin Tarantino's Rolling Thunder Pictures Presents. And it has Mighty Pecking Man.
Pecking.
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 I said
yeah. Yes.
Pecking.
You just said as Mighty Pecking Man.
Mighty Pecking. He pecks at things.
Mightily.
It's really
so offensive.
Mighty
really
Pecking
offensive.
Man is a really trashy
It's
King Kong ripoff by the Shaw Brothers.
Also known as Revenge of the Chicken Fucker.
Oh, Jesus.
Hence the pecking. Get
It's
it?
got Detroit 9000 and Switchblade Sisters. Which one of these did you say isn't available through any other means?
Detroit 3000, Detroit 9000 is the one that hasn't gotten a Blu-ray overseas. All of those have got Mighty Pecking Man and Switchblade Sisters both have German Blu-rays, and Mighty Pecking has a UK one. Detroit 9000 has no release outside that DVD set you're holding right there in your hand.
All right.
There you go.
They're actually, that set he's holding out of print is very hard to find.
And
like in the
they
wild.
had another one, and that's why I went back and got it for Brandon.
Yes, because I've been looking for it for a while. I actually have the whole set on VHS, all 3 of them. There's a 4th movie, and I can't remember what it's called in the line on VHS, but never got the DVD.
I also got a new webcam, which I'm using right now. It's a C270, which is literally like I had a C260 before, and now I have a C270.
Some point
I couldn't find the other one. Then I found the other one.
Perfect.
But apparently
you have
it's
2.
better, so like it legitimately looks better. So
You can have both on your computer now, though.
You can.
Yeah.
You can do
now I
like
can
the
have 2.
incredibly complex 2-camera setup.
Yeah,
And
you
then
can.
my brother got a PS4. He found a really good deal on a PS4 that was bundled with Uncharted 4, which he had already played, so he gave me Uncharted
Nice.
4.
Nice.
Nice.
I need a PS4, and then I need that game. And then I need to play the first one on my PS3 because I have it.
Those are all my pickups.
Excellent.
Just buy the remastered version on the PS4.
Why? I already own 1 through 3 on PS3. Why would I need to buy it on PS4? I already own it.
Oh, well.
For 1080p.
I just need 4, and I need 4 and a PS4.
Garbage gamer, what you got?
I wouldn't buy the upgraded version for a system I don't own yet either.
All right, I got about 15 things here.
Oh my God.
Oh God, you're more than me. Shit.
I know more than Stout.
For once.
For once.
I'm basking it. It'll never happen again.
I know. So one filled it with a bit of a loot crate. Unfortunately, I was going to announce previously a few weeks ago it was my last loot crate. I dropped the subscription because I just couldn't justify the cost anymore.
Fair enough. You got some cool shit though.
And yes, the last box I had some really cool shit in it. One of them was a really cool Transformers shirt that showed the original Optimus Prime transforming from his, I think it's robot to truck form, like in each frame going across the shirt. Cool shirt. So that was one, but so I'll just kind of, I have them like all laid onto my desk, so I'll just go across the desk here. The first one is actually what I'm wearing right now. I got a new headset.
Yay!
That's why his voice is sexy instead of.
Yeah, I sound a lot better right now.
Well, it's 6. He's 6 still, but you know.
Pretty good.
These are the HyperX Cloud 2s.
Nice.
Very, very nice headphones. These were these were $99.99.
Wow.
These are $100 headphones.
Couldn't tell you if I like them or not.
They're a HyperX. They're a computer company.
Absolutely, yeah.
They make RAM and they make all that fun shit. So, yeah, really good stuff. The mic comes out, so I can just wear them as headphones.
It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one. I got in a little bit to the fidget spinner craze, and so I kind of bought a couple fidget spinners here. Got these from China. There's this one here.
Whoa, that's pretty badass.
Kind of all ninja looking. Nice. Then I got this kind of generic looking one that's kind of all gold. They're all cast metal, so they're all nice weighted. But this is
like mine did.
So of course, he already broke one.
Yeah, and this is the one I accidentally cracked, and I'm just going to keep it in its case because it's a very special one. It wanted to help out one of my favorite YouTube shows, the Game Theorists, Game Theory.
Oh yeah.
So I got the Game Theory fidget spinner.
Nice.
The one that was only available for 2 weeks. You can't buy this anymore.
Oh wow.
So
I guess we're gonna do more fidget spinners with different designs.
Okay, Cass. Thanks for the private message there, indicating that you're trying to fix your connection.
Hey, maybe he was trying to let everybody know. Okay.
I don't know. That's fine.
But yeah, so I'm keeping that one.
Funny.
This was the most expensive one at like $10. Wow. Something like that. And these other ones they were like $2. This is like $3. This was like $3.99.
Yeah, you can find them all over Amazon right now for cheap. And some really, I have one on today actually. That's a comic book. It's
definitely not a huge investment to invest in a single fidget spinner.
And try it out for yourself. Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Go to Walmart. They're all over the fucking place.
Oh yeah.
No joke. $5 easy.
Okay, so yeah, so those are my fidget spinners that I play with on occasion. Not very.
Go to your gas station. There's probably a little thing at the checkout with fidget spinners.
So moving on here.
Why hasn't someone combined a fidget spinner and a lighter? So I have 2 things in one. It's just 3 lighters.
Just recently combined a cell phone stand and a fidget spinner that hooks onto the back and spins your cell phone. I totally can't see any problems with that.
That's terrible.
But anyway, Loot Vault, which is a part of Loot Crate, obviously it's their overstock from making loot boxes. They had a massive sale for a lot of their statues and Q-Figs and pop vinyls and stuff. They were all $5, and they were all $5, and they offered free shipping on any order over $25. So I bought $28 worth of stuff from them.
Nice.
And this is what I bought. So the first one here is a Battle at the Docks Jaeger Gypsy Danger.
Nice.
It's unfortunately why it's still in the box is because it arrived damaged.
Oh.
His arm fell off.
Oh, no.
And it wasn't like it has interchangeable hands and parts, but it was one of the joints.
Who makes that? Is that a NECA product?
NECA, yeah.
Contact NECA. They might even just give you a replacement right out the bat, because they will replace broken figures that are broken in the box like that.
Even the exclusive ones that they do.
It doesn't matter. I'm sure they have them.
I mean, literally, it's just like I could see exactly where it broke, and like a shot of super glue would fix it completely.
Yeah, but I mean, you can also just contact NECA too.
Yeah, this was a really. I can't believe this was $5.
They're an amazing company like that.
Yes, this figure is
incredible. That's a $20 figure, by the way. Normally, just put that in perspective. You got to really.
Oh yeah, so the next one I picked up again. I think actually this was $3. Some of them were $3, some were $5. I got a skull.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Another one of those things I wanted.
Oh yeah.
That's
pretty sweet.
Terminator skull here.
Go right next to my 300.
I do love some tea.
I believe the description on the box was for Terminator. This is for Terminator Genesis.
Okay.
Yeah. It's.
I wish that was like one of those squeezy things, like a stress ball.
It's hard plastic, and it actually has a little bit of weight to it, so it.
I wish it lit up at least.
Like a paperweight.
That'd be cool.
I kind of want to buy a custom modded one with light up eyes.
The next one I picked up who was an old
Planet
Express. Nice. This is a really nice stand because you know how some of them they have like the press lock into place stuff. It's a magnet.
Oh, nice. Oh.
And it just, I mean, it comes off real easy, but it also
stays. How does that work?
Rare earth magnet. Moving on, rare earth magnet. We're not talking about that stupid shit.
Old joke from old man is old.
Magic.
I picked up a couple.
Get out! Stop! Get out! Just get out!
Go drink some more Faygo.
Nothing to do with it. I just hate stupidity generally.
Yeah.
Non-specifically.
Picked up a couple pop vinyls here. One's a bobblehead, one's not.
Song and everyone knows.
I picked up the. This is in his snow uniform. The Star Wars Force Awakens Han Solo bobblehead.
Nice.
Bubbly.
The uniform before, right? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the uniform. The uniform. Also got this is the non-bobblehead. Got Dr. Emmett Brown.
Nice.
That's a really cool one. Oh,
yeah,
man.
I like the very small detail of the car battery right behind him.
I like that.
Nice. There's that word again. Heavy. Is there something wrong in the future with the Earth's gravitational pull?
Yeah, right.
And the next one this is the last one I bought from them, was a Vault 111 Vault Tech bobblehead.
Nice.
Vault Boy. Yep, specifically Vault 111. Just from Fallout 3?
Fallout 4.
4? I can't remember, because Fallout 3 is Vault what?
101, I think, isn't it?
101?
Yeah.
I can't remember all the vault numbers.
I didn't know any of them, so...
Okay, so going back to the loot crate that I actually got, this was in the loot crate. It is a. First I pulled it out. I go, oh, is it like a mini hardbound comic? Because it says DC Comics, the New 52.
Ah.
I'm like, oh, and then I look at the bottom and it says 40 removable posters.
Oh.
It is 40 posters from the New 52 series.
The cover gallery.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice. Yeah, it's cool.
And it's.
Great covers.
Oh yeah, it's got all the. Well, there's the duplicate. They have the cover anyway. But yeah, really, that's actually I really like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Yep.
It is really nicely detailed, nice and glossy, shiny. Got a Q fig in that box, and it's a little hanging Spider-Man.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty
cool. Very cool.
Black and white.
He was backwards in the box. He was like, I opened it up and I just saw this. I'm I'm like, what the fuck? Hell, what the fuck is this? I open them up and I go, oh, okay.
What the fuck, man? Why am I being mooned by Spider-Man from the past? Oh my god, Spider-Man from the past, and he's mooning me. Fuck.
Yeah. No, like kind of with the whole windowed and stuff hanging like halfway covered in the box. I'm like, is it like a loogie on a stick or something? Like what is this? Then I looked at it and I go, oh, it's Spider-Man. Oh, okay, he's hanging.
That makes more sense now.
Got a bowl, and it's not just any green bowl. It's Hulk's hand. The Hulk hand bowl.
He's like holding your cereal for you.
Fucking merchandise.
I know, yeah, they find the weirdest fucking shit. It is dishwasher safe.
Oh, good for you. Yay.
Made not. I like how it says. I like how it says, not a toy. Like no shit, it's a bowl.
If I put
what fun!
Hold on.
Your life is so sad that you have to like pretend that this is a toy.
Look. Fuck that company. If I want to make that into a toy, I'm gonna make that into a goddamn toy. That's now a ramp for my Hot Wheels. Go fuck yourself.
There you go.
But to answer your question, Sal, yes, it is dishwasher safe.
Yay.
Not a frisbee is what it should say. Which is
I don't know.
It's microwave safe.
Oh, it doesn't say actually. I would guess not because it's plastic.
Hey, some plastic bowls.
Yeah, dude. Tupperware containers.
Hey, thanks, Seth Angel.
And last but not least, I got myself a couple Blu-rays.
Oh my god, I got movies. No way.
Went to the $7.88 bin at Walmart because that's
I wish I had one of those.
I actually did a video on my phone of all the stuff they had. I just never posted it because they had some good shit. And this was the two things that I pulled out of it. One of them was Cowboy Bebop the movie. Surprised to see that one in there. Since this goes for a lot more on Amazon.
Yes.
I have to check my local bin. I need that one.
And also the recent Blu-ray release of the very first Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, the new cover
with the.
I love Point Break.
And that's how you remake a movie, by the way. That's how you do a remake. That's a remake of Point Break, essentially. Same fucking plot.
There you go. But yeah, I really. And if you want to know a little bit about me, this is the only Fast and Furious movie I will ever watch.
I like all of them. I need to get F8 still.
They've gotten progressively stupider and stupider, and they've been better because of it.
They've actually gotten better and better too. It's so much fun.
How did they? I mean, I just saw the trailer for what is it? Fate and the Furious now is the new one.
Yeah,
Fate of the Furious. Yeah.
Fate of the Furious. Whatever.
The Furious.
Insert pun in the Furious here. Pun in the Furious. There you go.
That sounds like a rap group. Pun in the Furious.
Somebody said earlier this week they're just building it up to a fast 10-year seat belts.
Oh,
yes, right. Oh my god, I hope that happens.
I'm hoping the space shit happens.
Yeah.
Oh god. But I don't know, I watched this one again, and I at the very end I sat there and was thinking to myself, how did this turn into cheesy James Bond?
Because it was slowly over time. So what happens is it starts with the first one, it's just those racing one. The second one, it's a little bit more ridiculous. The third one's a little bit more ridiculous. Fourth one's just back to basics.
It's the Saints Row of movies.
The fifth one, it goes into like hyperdrive. They hit level 20, like role-playing wise, and they're epic level characters doing superhero shit. And it's awesome. Get to the fifth one, and it's a great fucking series after that. 5, 6, and 7 have been amazing.
Is
so
the
much
fifth one
fun.
The Rock's first one?
Sixth one, I think, is his first.
Fast 5 was the first one with The Rock.
Oh, was it Fast 5? I thought it was Fast 6.
Nope, it was Fast 5.
Okay.
I think I
haven't watched them since Fast 7.
I will openly say, like, I can't
2 years ago.
Think bad about these movies. I have not seen any of them. I've only seen this one and the second one. I haven't even seen Tokyo Drift.
Oh, dude,
Tokyo Drift is actually pretty good.
Yeah. What I would suggest is just go to 5. Go to 5.
Tokyo Drift has the only good use of fucking ball with the ball, to bang, diggy, 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 stick the boogies, jump the boogie.
And until he wins as a senator, and then we're going to hear it at his inauguration party. Dude, I hope Kid Rock plays at his congressional inauguration party.
Oh yeah, there's another piece of news for those who didn't know. Kid Rock is running for Senate.
No joke.
Kid Rock, Mr. Ba with a Ba, is running.
And he'll be a senator at the same time that we have The Rock and Tom Hanks as president and vice president.
Yes.
You realize that?
I don't know where the Tom Hanks come from, though.
And I love when
you didn't know that? The Rock and Tom Hanks, they're 2020, dude. That's the presidential platform. No fucking joke.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is gonna be the vice president of the United States of America.
Shit sold.
I'm fucking voting for that shit, bro. The Republicans.
I remember the interview. They asked Dwayne Johnson if he would ever consider running for president, and he said yes. And his reasoning was, "What do you have to lose?" And I'm like, sold.
He's generally a nice person, so go for it. Anyway, you were talking about your pickups. Jesus, you got sidetracked there.
But actually, that was my last one.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, like I said, I really liked the first. This was kind of that weird turning period for me. This movie came out. I had a lot of fun with it. It was like the second movie I ever bought on DVD. It was Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Shrek, and Fast and the Furious. Those were the only fucking movies on my shelf in 1999, early 2000. You know. And this is like,
right. Sean?
He's gone. He's not at this chair right
now. Oh,
Where the fuck did he go?
Great. He's watching me on the big screen. Hi.
Maybe he had to pee.
I just want to
also Too Fast, Too Furious is a great remake of Top Gun.
Too Fast, Too Furious is terrible. It's the worst in the series. 3 is better than it. I'll fight anybody who says otherwise. 4 is the second worst.
And that's why Sean is a D-bag.
Fast 5. So.
The odd number.
What did I do?
It's my turn now, Sean. Can you know?
Yes. Okay. Hold on.
I have mostly movies, I promise.
There you go.
Here's the one non-movie thing. I got a new mouse. It's a Corsair Anchor.
Sweet.
And a harpoon.
Look, it's got color settings.
Yay. That's probably for DPI.
Yes.
Nice. Mine has that
That's
too.
for DPI.
Yeah.
All right, first
Corsair Anchor. I'm sorry.
No. It doesn't
this
move.
Is an anchor.
The Corsair harpoon.
You said anchor.
You said
Oh,
anchor.
sorry. It's a harpoon. My bad.
Why won't it move?
I think I talked about this. Did I talk about Boarding House already? The video horror film? No, I got that. All right.
Maybe.
Did I talk about Violent Shit yet? The Violent Shit collection? Because I got that too.
I don't know. Maybe.
No. I know for a fact I haven't talked about this fucking movie. So this movie, before I talk, it's called Vibration, starring Christina Applegate. And I shared the trailer in the Discord, and it's about a guy who loses his hands and then gets cyber hands and becomes a DJ. It is so horrendous looking. We're watching this in Psychotronic Coast to Coast. It's going to be great.
I kind of want to be there to see that.
Next up,
feel the vibration.
By serendipity, the same day that Sean bought this double feature, Galaxina and the Crater Lake Monster, the same day I bought it. Mine just came in after SNI that week.
Funny.
So, and then we haven't had SNI in a month since then.
I enjoyed Galaxina. I have not watched Crater Lake Monster yet.
Yeah, it's okay. Then I found, this is kind of out of print, kind of hard to find. We got Squid and the Whale and Running with Scissors double pack.
I have that.
From Mill Creek. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to find.
Really?
I went kind of double feature crazy.
Now.
Oh yeah, the Squid and the Whale is on Criterion now, right?
It is, yeah.
That's why it's hard to find.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it yet, so there's a good chance for me to see it.
Yep.
Next, I got Bad Dreams and Dizzying Hours, because I don't have the slashers in my collection.
I need that one.
And then I finally completed the La Casa collection with Metamorphosis and Beyond Darkness.
Nice. I need that one
And then I picked up Valley of Gwanji because it was on sale for $11.
Oh, wow.
And then I got When the Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth because it was on sale for $11. And then I picked up Pan's Labyrinth because it was on sale for $17.
Oh, nice. The
And then
correct
last
one
but not
to get.
least, it wasn't on sale at all, and I paid full price for Raw Meat, a.k.a. Deathline. It's actually, you'll see it like this on the shelf, excuse me. Deathline.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So there you go. Those are my movies.
All
I
right.
haven't watched Deathline yet. I can't give you a review. Pan's Labyrinth is amazing.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This Galaxy Guanji is essential viewing. You should see it's got cowboys versus dinosaurs. It's a quintessential 8-year-old movie.
Nice.
Every 8-year-old in the world would love that movie because cowboys fight dinosaurs, dude. That's everything. That's all I got. Those 11 items.
That's it?
Rapid fire. Yep, one rapid fire.
Okay. All right.
Be right back.
All right. I will wait for Skin Slip to come back, and then I will do mine.
Okay.
That was surprisingly fast, given how long we've been away from SNI.
Well, I think also a lot of us have done update videos since, so...
That is true.
So it's like, well, here, let me show you all this stuff you've already seen in my videos. And
oh god, you know the funny thing?
That stuff is in a box somewhere, apparently.
Yeah. I haven't been able to do videos because I haven't been able to find my camera, which, in fact, a lot of stuff is missing. Approximately $1,400 worth of stuff
lovely.
From our entire family is missing, and we've looked all over, cannot find it.
Oh god.
Suspect that the moving company just took it.
Great.
And my brother's filing a police report. So
excellent. Good.
Anyways, regardless, the thing I was going to talk about is my camera. I haven't had my camera. I haven't been able to do the videos. I had like 4 videos loaded up and ready to edit on my camera.
Oh no.
Can't find it, can't do the videos, which is why I haven't been doing videos for the past week or 2.
Damn it.
But ironically, even though I haven't been doing videos, my subscriber count has been going up. Like phenomenally up.
Oh good. Well, people have been enjoying your back catalog, I guess.
I guess so.
You got a shit ton of stuff up there.
I'm like, clearly this means that if I stop making videos entirely, I'll have 1 million subscribers in no time.
Absolutely. That logic is sound.
And you'll make $30.
Yeah, right.
$30 wants to help me out. I'm 15 away from a little milestone.
Like I said, go subscribe to Raz.
Go subscribe to Raz. 15 away. Razman's Reality, all one word. YouTube.com.
From 1500.
RickandMorty.com. 100 years. RickandMortyAdventures.com.
I'm not going to stop, J-Rob, don't worry.
Rick and Morty forever.
It's all about that Szechuan sauce.
Szechuan sauce.
That's right. And they offered it for a limited time, so the only place I could ever enjoy it is in my own memories. So this will be my only chance to experience it again.
Huh. Just read an article.
It's not the greatest show that's ever come
I
out.
love it. I love it so much. It's so brilliant.
I was actually telling the guys, Sean, how amazing would it be because Matt Groening is such a fan of it. Oh
yeah, no, that's great, for sure. And on the Blu-ray set, there's a commentary with Matt Groening and some of the Simpsons people talking about how much they love it. I was going to say, so the cool geeky girl I was talking about, so she came over last night to hang out for a couple hours. She actually picked me up from work and took me home. So she comes in from out of town, picks me up from work, takes me home, and I treated us to pizza. And so as we were eating pizza, we were having a conversation, but we were trying to continue the conversation while we're eating pizza. I'm like, maybe we should just watch something while we're eating. Have you seen any Rick and Morty? She's like, no, I've just seen bits of it. It's like, okay, we're watching Rick and Morty. It's like, okay. So we watched the first episode, and she absolutely loved it. And I said, okay, so here's the deal. From now on, I want you to save Rick and Morty for when you come over here, because I need to see how you react. Because she's like incredibly smart and picks up on all the smart jokes that not everyone would necessarily get.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So I did want to say one last thing about Deathline. It stars Donald Pleasance and Christopher Lee.
Nice.
Apparently, Donald Pleasance is very good in this. So.
Yeah, excellent. All right, so here we go. So got some comics here.
All right.
I don't think Raz was done talking.
Oh, sorry. What was that?
I was just going to say, how awesome would it be, because Matt Groening's such a fan of it, for there to be a Futurama Rick and Morty crossover.
Holy
I don't
fuck.
know. Well, they did a Rick and Morty like couch gag for
the
Simpsons.
Well, and I mean, with Rick and Morty, that's possible because there's a billion alternate universes.
Absolutely,
so.
That's the beauty of it, and that's how that was exactly what they did for the Simpsons one. It was just another universe that they visited.
Exactly.
So and immediately fucked everything up and had to fix it, as they often do.
Morty.
All right, so my pickups. Here we go. So a little bit of catching up. I've basically been catching up on some bills, so I actually haven't bought a ton of stuff. So picked up issue number 6 of Mask, which apparently is ending with issue 10. I hear a rumor, so I don't know.
Well, there's a new crossover event happening.
Okay.
Soonish, so that might be the only time.
So we got
command doesn't start with a K.
Okay, got Scooby Apocalypse number 14, the only one of the reboots that's still going. By the way, all the others are done. Final issue of Gem and the Holograms, issue number 26. Yeah. I believe Gem Infinite, Gem and the Misfits Infinite is out now, which is the new miniseries crossover event. Yeah, right. So they got, here we go, Infinite Reader's Guide. So it's basically bi-weekly. So one week we'll have a Gem issue, then 2 weeks later it'll be a Misfits issue, then it'll be a Gem issue, Misfits, Gem, Misfits. Both 3-issue miniseries that cross over into each other. So. And then I don't know what the plans are beyond that. They're probably waiting to see how that does before they go any further. Got Volume 8 of Mike Grell's Green Arrow. I've already read this. I could not wait to dive into it.
You got it before I did.
Yeah, so there's one more volume to go. Volume 9, which will contain issues... this has issues 63 through 72. Matt Groening. Mike Grell did 80 issues. Did 80 issues total. So the next one will contain issues 73 through 80 and the 4-issue miniseries The Wonder Year, which I believe is a retelling of Green Arrow's origin, but kind of fitting in with the Mike Grelliverse. So that'll wrap it all up. So there's one more volume to go, and then it's done. So if you guys have not read it, read it. You owe yourself that treat. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Then I picked up Batman Haunted Knight, which is the one of the Tim Loeb and Jeff Sale. Yeah, Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale Batman universe stuff. There's a couple others I still need to get. I need to get
absolutely amazing book.
Yeah, so I need to get Dark Victory and the Catwoman one, When in Rome. And
technically, Haunted Knight happens later, but was written first. So.
Then, yes, that is correct.
That one and Dark Victory are very, very, very similar to Frank Miller vibe.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the Long Halloween, which I just read for the first time this past year. I was going to do a review of it for the Halloween Fest, but I didn't get around to it. But I liked it. There's my review. And then I missed picking this up for, $4 when it was originally published back in 1982, 81, something like that. Anyway, back in the day. But I guess as part I think it was 1982. Yeah. So I believe this is... 1982. So it's a 35th anniversary reprint edition of Stephen King's Creep Show, the comic book adaptation, with beautiful artwork by the master of the macabre himself,
nice,
Bernie Wrightson. So Bernie Wrightson actually did all the comic book style artwork for the movie, and then actually illustrated the entire comic book adaptation as well, which is pretty cool. So very, very nice. So this is a full reprint of the original release, and it's great to have this back in print. It's no longer $4 because this is 2017, so this was $25. So I could have got like 6 of them for that price back in 1982. All right, so then that's it for the comics. Then this is Amazon gift card. Like I said, haven't spent much of actual money because actual money's been going to, adult things that need to be paid for.
That's in my life very soon.
Yeah, I think it's going to be my life for a while, actually. I kind of want to get some things caught up. But, so So this is Amazon gift card. This is all thanks to you fine folks using my Amazon links. You made this possible. So picked up Dan Curtis's Dracula, starring Jack Palance as the evil Lord of the Night himself. I've been wanting to check this one out for a long time. I've heard it's actually really good. Dan Curtis, of course, was the creator of Dark Shadows, which is the long-running gothic soap opera. So, you know, he'd already proven his mettle with vampire stuff before, so why not tell one of the original stories in his style? So very cool. Looking forward to that one. Then I picked up...
That's an interesting choice, Jack Palance.
Yes, and that's why I'm curious about it, because I've heard it's really good. So I really want to check it out. Then I picked up Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, the Robert De Niro, Kenneth Branagh one. I've always really liked this one. I actually used to have it on Laserdisc, and I watched it a few times. But meaning to pick up the Blu-ray for ages, so going to enjoy checking that one out again. And then from the sort of 70s titillation era of Hammer horror, we have Countess Dracula, which is one of a few films they did that were kind of loosely tied together. It's basically a retelling of the Countess Elizabeth Bathory story, but with all the names changed to protect the historical figures, apparently. I don't know. But anyway, it's basically the Elizabeth Bathory story in slightly different window dressing. And then finally, the Academy Award-winning masterpiece, Dracula versus Frankenstein.
Brilliant.
Which is actually a pretty awesome cover, I gotta say. I love it. Skinslip tells me it's awful, which just makes me want to watch it even more.
It's gonna be
amazing. It's not awful in like a good way. It's awful, and why am I watching this way? Which is totally why I'm gonna own it.
Absolutely. So this
if you hate it, I'll buy it off you, basically.
No, I'm sure I'll love it for all the wrong reasons. But this is kind of notable in that it is one of Lon Chaney Jr.'s final film appearances. It's from 1971. I think he plays the monster, the Frankenstein monster, in this, under quite heavy makeup. But yeah, so there you go. So some more additions. Probably going to do all of these for Halloween this year. Definitely these two. These two anyway. The Dracula and Frankenstein ones, and then we'll see if we get around to the rest. And that's it. That's it for the pickups. Hope you enjoyed them.
Yeah, they're alright.
Nice.
It didn't have any VHS sleeves. I'm disappointed.
VHS sleeves?
Sleeves.
Oh, sleeves. Oh, I see.
Libs.
Yeah, so... anything else exciting happened in the last 3 weeks?
I finished Fallout New Vegas and started Skyrim.
Oh, there you go.
The Arrow sale is in 4 days on the 19th.
Oh!
Until the end of the month, so you have time. You probably have a pay period in there.
There was the Steam Summer Sale. I bought a shit ton of stuff during that.
We figured you would.
Yep, I bought about $70 worth of games.
But neglected about the fucking golf game we were all talking about.
Yeah, because...
Golf with your friends?
Yay.
It's hilarious.
Apparently you don't want to golf with your friends.
No,
he was
fuck my
depressed
friends.
at the time, all right?
I was depressed at the time, and also she really likes golf, so...
Oh, no.
That was kind of the last thing on my mind.
In like an insane non-real world where you're like...
Yeah, I know. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, I spent about $70, which translated to about 40 games. So a mixture of ultra cheap indie ones and some commercial ones that had just dropped way, way down in price. I got the rest of the Tex Murphy full motion video games, a bunch of indie horror games, a few others that I'd had my eye on for a while. I don't even remember what they all were now. But
I got Shadow of Mordor for a couple bucks. That was cool.
Oh, Shadow of Mordor.
Got a lot anyway. So
the Shadow of Hodor.
Yeah, so it's nice.
Shadow of Mordor. Mordor, yeah.
As I'm sure most of us did, got to clear a bunch of stuff off my wish list. It's been sitting there forever. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I don't have any other news for me, but
no.
My friend Alexis, who you guys have heard me talk about, the country singer, she's currently in a competition to try to win a record deal. So if you'd like to vote for her for that, there's a video on how to do that. And she just got cast in a lead role to play a young country star in a musical.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I did pick up 2 games from the Steam summer sale. Only 2.
Wow, you of all people.
And one of them was a suggestion from Stout.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I picked up Mad Bullets.
Mad Bullets.
Never heard of it.
Which is it's an on rails. It's a light gun style game. But you use your mouse.
Yeah.
It's like a Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
Yeah.
Except it's like an arcade style shooter. And I also picked up Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes.
I got Super Win the Game, Shadows of Mordor, Bit Blaster XL, Go for Your Friends, the Atari Vault, and Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Oh, and I also got Fire Pro Wrestling World because, you know.
Yeah. I had no idea that was on Steam.
It just came out 2 days ago. I've also put about 20 hours into it already.
Wow.
In like 3 days? Yeah, dude. Wrestling. It's wrestling simming, so you just like get a bunch of creative wrestlers and you just have them sim, and it's super nerdy wrestling shit.
Yeah, well, the Fire Pro Wrestling franchise is still the best wrestling games ever made.
Yeah, they're the best wrestling games ever. Period.
Okay. Well,
more moves, more people, more characters than anyone else.
Since we're saying what we got, I'll just say what I got. So
yes.
All right. So I got the Alien Breed trilogy, which I have on PS3, but I thought, hey, I'll get it here so I can play them in slightly better quality.
We can play them together, Sean.
Cool. Got Betrayer, Seventh Guest, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, which I also have on PS3, Claire, Neverending Nightmares, Nosferatu, The Wrath of Malachi, I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
I have that.
Tex Murphy Mean Streets, which is the first Tex Murphy game. The 11th Hour. The Dracula Collection, which contains Dracula the Resurrection, Dracula 2 The Last Sanctuary, Dracula 3 The Path of the Dragon, and Dracula 4 and 5 Special Steam Edition. Last Answer. Tex Murphy Martian Memorandum, Tender Loving Care, Karma Incarnation 1, How to Shoot a Criminal, Rake, Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon, Tex Murphy Overseer, Tex Murphy The Pandora Directive, 35mm, The Vanishing of Ethan Carter.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, yeah. Silvio, I also got the Atari Vault, couldn't pass that one up. Also, Life is Strange, because my recording of my PS3 playthrough, the first couple episodes got completely fucked up, so I'm going to replay it, starting over in glorious 1080p.
Still a shame.
So it will be nice, yeah.
Actually,
I guess the only one I need is Tesla Effect. It's the only Tex Murphy game I'm missing.
And then a few days later, I went back, because there was only a day left, and I picked up some indie horror games and stuff, and got Real Horror Stories, The Tape, Horror in the Asylum, Mistfall.
You sound horrible.
Mistfall, The Void, Morphine, and Horror Hospital.
Oh my god, those would be so bad.
Horror Hospital's a movie too.
Almost all of those were 54 cents.
Oh my god, terrible.
Those are gonna make great one-off videos.
Regular price, a staggering $1 or thereabouts.
I do want to mention that because of Prime Day, that was so successful.
That was better than Black Friday.
The only good thing that came out of Prime Day was it caused a bunch of other companies to have massive sales in like a freak, oh my god, we're gonna lose money.
We're gonna do it now.
But one of the big ones was PlayStation Network. They had a big massive freak sale out of nowhere, and I picked up 4 games I would have never thought I would pay this little for them. I picked up God of War 3 Remastered on the PS4 for $3.99.
Oh, wow.
Marked down from $20.
That's pretty sweet.
I re-picked up Knack. I used to have the physical copy. Again, it was $20, marked down to $4.99. Got the new Ratchet and Clank, marked down from $20 to $7.99.
Yeah.
And this other one, there was Strike Vector EX, marked down from $15. It was $2.99.
Wow,
excellent.
So I paid like $21, and I got all those for my PS4 Pro.
Cool.
Nice.
So games.
It's been quite a lot of games in the last
games.
last 3 weeks.
I had to do a full nuke and pave on my system recently because I was using CCleaner just to kind of tidy things up a little bit and try to speed things up. And what ended up happening was it cleaned it so thoroughly that I couldn't boot into Windows anymore. So I could boot into safe mode, and that was it. But luckily, Windows 10 is pretty smart and pretty painless when it comes to system recovery. It had an option where I could just reinstall Windows and keep all my personal files intact. I didn't even have to back up anything. It just kept it all. The only thing it did was it uninstalled any other programs that were there besides Windows. But in terms of pictures and files and stuff, it kept everything where it was, which is really all I needed. Reinstalling shit is no problem.
Really?
But
he was so amazed by my deals that he goes, "Garbage gamer practically stealing shit."
So that was one of the. We almost did InSaNiTy last week, but I was still kind of battling with getting the system back up and running, and it was just getting way too late, so we didn't bother. So we did it this week instead. But everything's back up and running now. Seems to be going much smoother. I mean, it was time for a nuke and pave anyway, and definitely seems to be on hybrid. What I was going to say is one of the things, of course, uninstalled is all my Steam games. One of which is Conan Exiles, which I need to reinstall. I'm pretty sure the save file is local, but I don't think it matters anymore because they're wiping all the servers. So everything's going to be a fresh start all over again, probably by the time I get back into it. There are some pretty cool updates, though. Apparently they added a climbing mechanism where you can actually scale, like, rock walls and shit. So all those hard-to-reach places we've been gazing longingly at for so long, we might be able to just climb up the fucking pillar and get to the top of them. So,
look at that. No more building fucking stairs for no reason.
For 20 years. But it'd be pretty cool. But, I mean, yeah, so you could climb up and then just build something on top, you know, which would be cool.
BRB again.
Apparently it's pretty cool. So I've not checked it out since doing the reinstall. It's been a while since I played it. Last time, actually, I was having trouble just running the damn game after an update that they did. It just would not load. So, yeah. So we will get back into Conan fairly soonish. And I've got so many other games on the go. We got to get back to some of them, too, like Prey. And I played episode 3, by the way, of The Walking Dead: A New Frontier the other night. And I think 2 people watched it. It was pretty late, though, to be fair. I was playing it at like 2 in the morning. But I don't know. I thought more than 2 people would have watched, but I guess not. Anyway.
I think that might be having to do with Twitch. They have not been doing a very good job, at least lately, of letting people
notifying.
Know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as a result, I think it's wise if people like start
subscribe.
If you're interested, you can do that, or you can follow him on like Facebook.
Well, I'm almost wondering if it's part of a push to get people to use the subscriptions rather than the follows. You know, just to get a little more support for the streamers. I don't know. I'm only speculating, but it may be they're kind of scaling back the sort of lower level subscriptions, as it were. If that makes sense. So it's like, well, if you want notifications, you got to subscribe, because we don't do that for follows anymore. Haha, sucks to be you.
But Mr. TV in the chat said he didn't know about that feature in Windows 10.
Oh.
Actually, it's been a feature since Windows 7.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much what it does. It doesn't uninstall programs. It just, cause pretty much what it does is it takes your computer and it makes a duplicate copy and puts it in a folder called Windows Old.
That's not what this did.
Oh no. Okay, then you reinstalled Windows over the top.
It was a recover. Like it actually
recovery.
It reinstalled it, and yeah, one of the things that when I did the upgrade to Windows 10, it did a Windows Old folder.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize how much space I was taking up. I found it when I did my CCleaner run, and got rid of it. And it freed up like 20-something gigs on my SSD drive. It was like, holy shit.
It was your entire previous installation of Windows.
Yeah, so, yeah, but and that's the thing. When I do a nuke and pave, I don't want it to do that. It's like, no, just get rid of the old shit. This is just taking up space. I'm never going to have any reason to get into it ever. Just get it the fuck out of here. But, so anyway, however it did a great job, and it's running smooth as silk now. Got most of the major stuff reinstalled.
Oh, yeah.
It's all back up and running now, so very happy. Very happy.
But my statement still stands, though. It is a feature that's been around technically since Windows 7.
Yeah. I know, in one form or another. It just seems to be like a smoother, more painless process with Windows 10. Like, I basically just clicked go and walked away. And there was no Windows old folder. It just did I
hate that Windows old folder shit. I hate it.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Like,
I actually really, really like it, especially when you're working on a computer. Because you don't have to worry about backing up the person's shit.
Can't get
there's a problem with the person's computer. You could just reinstall Windows without even a single worry.
Yeah.
And deal with his shit later.
But you can't delete it without permissions. And at that point, I just booted up a thumb drive, Linux, and deleted it that way. You could
bring the folder down to just a few kilobytes in size. The only thing you can't delete is some core System 32 stuff.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. Which is fucking stupid. It should be protected anymore.
So it'll be left in there, but yeah, it'll take up like 5 kilobytes of space.
Yeah.
So it's not really that big of a deal.
I tell that to the 20 gig folder that I couldn't delete for years.
I was just saying that was one of the folders that CCleaner deleted, was the Windows old folder. And I suspect that may be part of what fucked everything up. There might have been something in there that was still being accessed for something. I don't know. But
yeah, if you reroute stuff, like I actually used to have stuff rerouted to the Windows old folder. Yeah. That's why I couldn't delete it, because it was still running from it.
Oh,
gotcha. Like, yeah, okay.
Well, folks, I think that wraps it up for another week. Thanks for joining us for the epic return. We'll be back again next week. I actually have weekends off for the next little while, so you can definitely expect some regular SNIs, at least for the next few weeks. And then I'm actually on days for a while, and then I'm on vacation for a couple weeks, so we should be good pretty much right through the rest of summer and into early fall.
Barring any unknown circumstances.
Barring unknown circumstances.
Getting into my busy season where I never have weekends off.
Perfect! I love it when we're all perfectly in sync like that.
The modern work era.
Now, mind you, my shifts for the foreseeable future are, I could probably tell you they're going to be mid shifts, so I won't have to go into work until at the latest noon.
Oh, that's good. So you can stay up a little later. Well, that's
good. I go to work tomorrow and I work at noon. That's why I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's easy. That's fine. You can go to bed in like 2 more hours and still get like.
Still get like 6 hours of sleep.
Like 6 or 7 hours, yeah. Alrighty, well, have yourselves a wonderful week, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Until then, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Penis.
What he said.
Poop.